Hey, I'm more amused at how they had Nina Struthers in there. It's like just had to throw in that joke, huh? Okay, I think we're gonna see the console now. Plot twist, it's actually a bunch of nanobots. Uh... Uh... Come on! Look, it's basically just gonna be a PC in a box. An oddly shaped box. Okay, there we go. Oh jeez, it's gonna take someone's eye out with the top there. It's very slim and vertical, yeah. So it looks like there's a protrusion at the top exclusively for the disk drive area, but the main rectangular prism itself is the PC, or the machine. But you can see that there's a protrusion at the bottom there, that's where the disk drive is. So it's not really symmetrical because of that. Other than that, though, it just looks like a really tall PC. I don't know how you're going to put it on its side, though. If you put it vertically like that, it's going to have a habit of falling over. Especially with the scale, that was controlled by the side there. White plating, that'll help with heat dissipation for once. Two USB ports there. Oh, a drive and a drive-less version. PS5, PS5 digital. So to cater to the disk drive crowd, they've made a version for that. Which honestly Xbox tried to do with the last generation, but there was a lot of backlash. But here they're trying to get people to transition, it seems, by having two versions, one without a disk drive. Like we're at the point where we are honestly just not using discs anymore, so that's a great transition choice. Though it's probably quite expensive.
First glimpse of our future today.
Okay, so let's look at this again. So that obviously looked out of place. So the fact that it's not really meant to be there makes sense. I'm really fascinated by this form factor because it does try to make it look like a fancy futuristic product, which is something that I think console makers and product makers have not really tried to do lately. With that really big singular white panel, to really make it look like something from the future, which is something I think a lot of people kind of expect, or at least they see in sci-fi and stuff, but like people don't really make them. So the fact that it actually looks like a futuristic product, that's pretty cool. But the big thing that I'm wondering is, how do you even put this on its side? Because there will be people who want to put it down flat to increase stability. I have no idea where its center of gravity would be. For this, the center of gravity would be a bit lower because this drive's there. But given that there's a controller here for scale, that is actually a very big console. So that's about as tall or even taller than a mid-tower PC, and much thinner. So I can kind of imagine this actually toppling over quite often. And you can also see where they've hidden the vents along the sides there as well. Really fascinating. Really try to reduce the number of ports there, so there's only 2 ports at the front. Yeah, look at that. I'm pretty sure all of those are just vents, just heat vents. So that's kind of interesting, because it also, they try to make it look really fancy as well. Anyway, but yeah, and the old PlayStation logo. That's fantastic. Hello, Tao. So those look like a bunch of ports of some kind. I can't really see that well. I'm sure I can just open up the spec page now though. But yeah, 2 USB ports, 1 USB-A and 1 USB-C, with the disk drive as well. Yeah, so where's my ruler? Actually, maybe I should just look for a PS5 page. It looks like they're still uploading trailers here. I'll just put a bunch of ones in. That's not my birthday. Okay, it looks like they have not really updated this page. I wouldn't really expect it, but yeah, using an SSD as well. Yeah, they haven't given out product photos. It's probably been given to the media and stuff. So really interesting, but still no actual specs, at least until the page updates. So where's my ruler? So I'm just taking my controller here. It's not a PlayStation controller, but like when it comes to height, um, it's about 10 centimeters in height. So I'm expecting that to be about 10 centimeters as well. So that's like 20, 30, that's about 40 centimeters. So it would be about the height of a mid-tower PC, as I kind of eyeballed. Maybe a bit taller, but much, much thinner. Just look at how thin that thing is. Really going for that black and white aesthetic, huh? We've got charging. Let's just watch the thing. So vents there, lots of rim lighting. Look at those lights. Really trying to make it look like a futuristic device. Vents. USB. That's either. I think that's a light slot. That's a light and a button as well. No, actually, yeah, those are lights because there's the light is missing from that one. So that's probably power and disk lights. Wireless controllers, big PlayStation logo button. It's not a circular button, it's actually shaped, which is kind of cool. Charging station, so it's built-in batteries. Is that a red? I see red there. It looks like the rims, that the grooves will have lights in them. There's the twin camera, headphones. So it's include headset, media, remote. All in all, interesting, very interesting.